guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. On this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a full circle skirt. So the first step in making a full circle skirt is understanding how to fold your fabric. So I've inserted this image to explain to you how you fold your fabric. So number one here is your fabric opened the way it should be. Then secondly, after that, you're going to fold your fabric into two, just like the number 2 image here, and then you're going to fold it again to make it into 4. That is the number 3 image. Okay, so by the time you are done folding your fabric, you should have something like this that I have, and we are going to start inserting our measurement from the closed side and not the open side. Okay, another thing to note is how to calculate the radius of your skirt. So you are going to divide your waist measurement into 6.28. okay, that is after you've added your zipper allowance if you want to have zipper on your own. Like my waist measurement is 27 inches plus 1 inch for zipper, that is 28 inches, divided by 6.28, I have 4.45, but to that number I just rounded that number up to have 4.5. So from the edge of my fabric on that closed side, I'm going to mark 4.5 downwards, like so. I'm going to rotate my measuring tape and then I'll mark 4.5 again. At the other side, I'm also going to mark 4.5. So that is what you are going to do on your own fabric as well. Just go around marking the measurements you got after dividing your waist circumference with your zipper allowance and seam allowances by 6.28. So we are going over to the length. For your length, you have to measure from your waist to the point you want the skirt to end. So for mine, I have 21 inches. So from that point where I marked 4.5 inches, I'm going to mark 21 inches. I'm going to rotate my measuring tape again, just the way I did for the upper part, and mark 21 inches. So I'm going to do that all around this my fabric, just like so. Okay, so another way to mark the full length of your skirt, you can add whatever measurements you have from calculating the radius. The measurements you got, you can add it to the full length of the skirt and mark from the edge of the fabric, like so. For instance, the radius measurement I have is 4.5 plus 21 inches is 25.5 inches. So I can just mark from the edge of my fabric to 25.1 inches is the same thing, although this one gives you more accurate length. So in case you want to mark yours like that, you can just do it that way. So after I marked that, I connected the point. And after doing that, the next thing I want to do is to go over to the upper part and add my seam allowance, because I'm going to be having waistband on the skirt. So I'll add 1/2 inch to connect the skirt to the waistband part, because if we cut on that line that we made, we are going to be short of fabric. Okay, so I'm coming up by 1/2 inch. I'm going to use that to attach the waistband and the skirt together. After doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my patterns. Okay, so this fabric is a very thick one, so I'm cutting it gradually. I'm taking my time to cut it. So after cutting it out, this is what I have for the skirt. As you can see how full and how round this skirt is very gorgeous and beautiful. So this is what I have, and I'm just trying to show you everything, all the angles of the skirt. All right, so From this now, you can decide to, if you're having a zipper to yours, you can decide to slit one side open. That is what I'm going to do right now. But you can just leave yours like this and attach your waistband if you don't want to slit it open. But what I'm going to do now is to cut one side of the skirt open, okay? And after cutting it, this is what I have. So I'm going to cut the waistband. My waist measurement is 27. Remember, I added 1 inch for the zipper, so that will give me 28 inches. So my waistband is folded into two. Like this fabric I'm using for the waistband, I folded it into two, meaning I'll mark 14 inches. So for the length of the waistband, I want it to be 2 inches, but my fabric is open and I'm going to fold it into two. So I'm marking 5 inches downwards. By the time I fold it, I'll have 2.5. Then I'll use half an inch to connect, to join the waistband to the main skirt, okay? So I'm marking 5 inches downwards and 14 inches for the width of the skirt, because that's my waist circumference with the 1 inch I added for the zipper, okay? So I have 28 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out now. Okay, so after cutting it out, this is what I have. Okay, so like I was explaining, opened like this, I'm going to have 28 inches, which is my waist measurement plus 1 inch for zipper allowance. And when it's folded like this, I have 2.5 inches because I want my waistband to be 2 inches long. So I'm going to use half an inch to attach this to the skirt, and I'll be having 2 inches for the waistband. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the waist, to the skirt. I'm going to show you that now. So I brought back my skirt and I'm going to lay the waistband aside. So this is my skirt, and on the waist side I have notched the center of the waist. So I placed a notch on that center, and on the waistband as well I place a notch as well. So I'm going to take the waistband, I'm going to fold it in with the right side of the waistband out. So I'm going to fold it like so, and I'm going to place the waistband while it's folded like this on the right side of the skirt. So what I'm actually doing is placing the waistband and the skirt right sides facing each other. With my waistband folded in two, I'm going to attach this to the waist of the skirt. So I'm just going to sew it all around the waist side of the skirt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and come back and show you what I have, okay? Alright, so this is my skirt. I have attached the waistband to the skirt, as you can see. I did that and I ironed it to make it lie nice and flat. So this is what I have. From the inside, that is what I have, and right here is the front side. This is what I have. Alright, so you can see the waistband sitting pretty and looking flat, and you can see the stitch I made attaching the two of them together, okay? So after doing that, you're going to bring the two edges of the fabric together. So you're going to fold it into two equal halves like this, okay? Make sure the waistband match and the lower part also matches, just the way I'm doing. Take your time to align the parts together properly. After doing that, you're going to make a stitch from the lower part, all right? And then you're going to measure from the upper part to where you want your zipper to stop. So mine, I stopped at 7 inches, okay? Because I want my zipper to be 7 inches long. The zipper I have here is not that long, so I'm going to use it 7 inches, and then I'll stop there. All right. So after attaching my zipper, this is what I have. Our skirt is looking pretty and gorgeous, almost ready to wear. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful, but I haven't hemmed it. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that later. So this is the skirt. I'm just trying to show you all the parts of the skirt, and this skirt is looking very beautiful. Watch till the end to see me rock the skirt, okay? All right, so this is the skirt. I'm just trying to show you all the angles. You know, this skirt is flace skirt and my table is not that big, okay? So I went ahead and I hemmed the lower part of the skirt, as you can see. Some people decide not to hem their fabric, to hem it because this is crepe and it doesn't fray, but I just wanted to hem mine. I used a bias tape to hem mine because crepe fabrics are usually very thick, so I didn't want it to be looking big at the lower part, which is why I used a bias tape to turn it in, okay? So I'm going to go right ahead and put the skirt on so you see how it looks on me. So isn't this looking very beautiful? It is very beautiful. I love the fit of the skirt. I love everything about the skirt, the length, everything. It's very, very gorgeous. I like it. So you can see that I have a black zip on my skirt. Oh, the zip I bought for this skirt spoiled, so I would have to change that later. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it, and if you are not subscribed to my channel and you've watched this video this far, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe and turn on your notification to get notified each time I upload a new video. And to all of you that are subscribed to my channel and are consistently watching my video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for always coming back. I really do appreciate it. I can't say it enough. Also, don't forget to share my video. Encourage me with your comments. I like to hear your feedbacks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until I see you again in my next one. Thank you. Bye.